I am starting a photo booth business. Guys, I'm kind of having anxiety because I have a meeting with my manufacturer in about 15 minutes. Today, I have much to update you guys on. Yesterday, I officially registered my business with the state. I use this app called iBiz Paint. I basically started creating my own little character. I hope you guys can see that. And of course, it's a bunny with lopped ears because all my bunnies have lopped ears. Her name is Novi. As you can see, she has a little star on her head, and that's supposed to be representative of a little tuft of hair. But everyone I've showed it to so far has been really confused about what the star is. I'm a little sad about that because I thought it was kind of obvious, like, oh, you know, it's a little... You know how some animated characters have a little curly hair right there? One thing I really like about iBiz Paint X is that you can actually view all the changes you've made. So I'll just screen record it and then put it on top. We've gone through phases, different mouths, different noses. My sisters are so annoying. I was showing them the before of the bunny and then the after, and they were like, oh no, we like the before with the upright ears. And I'm like, well, my bunnies have downright ears. So it is February 11th, 2026. And as you guys know, I've been talking so much about starting my own business. I've sent a few pitch emails out to a few companies, haven't heard back from any of them. And it just has me feeling super dejected. My doubts are starting to come in. It's such a bad mindset to be in because I know there's ways I can pivot and I have so many ideas and I just have to believe in myself, because if I don't believe in myself, nobody else is going to believe in myself. But it's really hard to try to be positive when I'm going to be spending this much money, but then I probably won't have a place to sell my product. Then that means it's all on me. If I have like some store that will want to sell my product, then it's just so much easier because they already have their own customers who shop regularly there. And so when they see my product, like, that's gonna be something they look at and read, and it's gonna stay in their mind, versus if I'm just marketing this whole thing by myself, I don't have an audience. I have to create that audience. And as you guys know, I've been on social media for a couple years now. It is so hard to stay disciplined. Discipline is my weakness. I think this is going to be my biggest test. When I'm not good at something, or I feel like I'm not good at something, I quit. Like ice skating, I took that on last year and I couldn't do anything further than turning. And so after that, like, I kind of lost my motivation for that. And motivation dries up so quick. You have to be able to keep pushing through even when you don't feel like you're making progress. And I'm just not good at that, I've realized. It's just hitting me now that, yeah, I'm taking the easy route, and if I quit now, then it just proves that my discipline sucks. While I am a little bit sad, like, the vibes are gloomy, I'm also like using this as a way to keep myself accountable for the decisions I've decided I wanted to make. I was just calling my sister yesterday and I told her, well, if I can't find placement for my product, then I'm just not going to order my product, because I haven't officially ordered it because I didn't pay for it, but I've been talking for so long back and forth with my manufacturer for a few months. I think that I at the end of the day, I'm probably still gonna jump the gun because I do have a lot of ideas, but again, it's just gonna take so much more effort than I originally thought. I just thought that the interest in this would be so much bigger. I don't know why. I like really believed in my product. I guess either my deck wasn't good, or like they just don't want to partner with small businesses, or they just don't want to partner in general. And then yesterday, I actually saw one of my family members post about her friend starting a business. I immediately reached out to her because I was like, oh my gosh, I'm also starting my own small business. Can you connect me with your friend? She was like, yes, she loves the idea and she will do it. And then this morning she texted me, oh, they're not really looking for partners right now since they're preparing for their grand opening. I was a little sad about that because, again, I was filled with so much hope that this was going to be it. I shouldn't have bet on just one business thinking that they would automatically jump at the chance to work with me, considering my name isn't even out there at all yet. I only just created a business page. I don't have any followers. Yeah, I think that was my downfall at the start, was putting all my eggs in this one basket and praying, hoping that they would respond to me, and they just didn't. The more I think about some of the businesses that I follow online, the small businesses, the more I realize, like, they've been in business for years. They didn't just magically pop out of thin air and become popular. That is starting to make me hopeful again that this isn't just all in my head, that I could be successful, but it's more as long as I'm willing to put in the work, the time, and the effort. So yeah, more to come. You guys know that this is like a top secret thing, even though I am documenting it in a way. I think it'll be so great for me to look back on, regardless of if I'm successful or not successful. At least I took a risk and did something for myself. So yeah, we'll see what happens next. Hello everybody. As you can see, I'm in a little bit of a better mood today. Every day is literally a different challenge. The last time I filmed, I was having a lot of doubts, a lot of self-doubts in my ability to carry out this business idea. Since then, I've still not heard back from any businesses who want to partner with me, but I think I had mentioned like that was my easy route in, and I was definitely just depending on somebody else to benefit me. But now I'm in a better headspace where I'm like, this is something I really want to do, and no business really starts out easily. There's gonna be a really long path ahead of me. I feel really empowered to like follow that path and like see where this journey takes me. One thing that really helped me was just watching a bunch of TikToks. As bad as it can be to be doom scrolling on TikTok, I've curated my page really well so it knows me as a person, and I've been watching a lot of positive videos that have just made me really want to take this leap. Also, today is Lunar New Year, so we've officially entered the horse year. There's some TikToks that I've seen that are saying it's going to be like a double fire year, and from what I'm reading on my computer, it says the horse represents high energy, passion, independence, and swift decisive action. The fire element intensifies the horse's natural traits, leading to a period of potential rapid and bold change. I was so scared, and I still am a little bit scared to start this business. There's still going to be lots of unknown, but I officially decided to commit last week because I sat with myself and really reflected. If my life is the same from what it is right now in a year, will I still be happy? And I don't think I will. I've already mentioned so many times my job is burning me out. I don't want to work in corporate for the rest of my life. I want to explore other things, but I don't want to explore other jobs. At least if it fails, like I tried it and I did it and I know like the outcome of it. Whereas I'm just sitting here right now in present time, constantly thinking about, well, what if I did start my own business? And I'll never know the outcome of it until I've actually done it. This is something I can risk. At my age, in the time period that I'm in, it shouldn't be such a tough decision. Also, there's this TikTok I watched this morning that I really loved, and I will share it with you all.
So before we get too far into 2026, I wanted to make this video in case anybody needs to hear this. You can be and do whatever it is that you want in life. The universe, God, whatever you believe in, does not have a budget. You can ask for and be whatever it is that you want to be. The problem is so many of us talk ourselves out of it before we even start. We let self-doubt, we let the opinions or potential judgment of other people stop us from going for the things that we want out of life. There are going to be people who have worse conditions than you do, who are going to take the necessary steps, do the work, and be audacious enough to start, who will succeed because they had the audacity to start, despite the fact that the conditions weren't great. Being ready is not a feeling, it's a decision. You can decide to be ready to take that leap of faith with anything in your life. You are never going to be 100% ready for something. You just have to do it scared. You have to do it broke. You have to do it nervous, whatever it is. You just have to fucking do it. Stop letting your own self-doubt stop you from living the life that you've always wanted to live and achieving the thing that you've always wanted to achieve. Why are you letting the opinions of cowards stop you from living your dream life? There are going to be people who talk about you regardless, whether you do something or you don't. There are going to be people who talk, so you might as well go for it. You have to fail in order to learn how to do certain things. You're not going to be perfect at it the first time you try. You just have to fucking try, because who fucking knows? It could work out for you. You don't know what could happen because you won't even fucking try.
Okay, that video was actually much longer than I thought, but I was watching it while I was also working. I really loved how she said you need to be able to do it scared. She just made so many good points. Like, you don't know until you actually try. Don't let self-doubt overcome everything. Don't let nobody tell you that this isn't going to be successful. Don't let anybody tell you anything. I'm the type of person where I've always asked for other people's opinions. I'm never good at making my own decision. It's this constant battle with myself of not knowing what I want and needing somebody else to decide for me. It was exactly what I needed to hear in the moment, because today I'm actually going to purchase my product. Finally, after many weeks of going back and forth with my manufacturer, of me having lots of self-doubts, I've come to this decision by myself. And yeah, I'm gonna be spending about 60% of the investment, and then they're going to mock up the product, and once they're ready to send it out, that's when I'll send over the rest of the payments. It is a very scary price. When I look at it, I'm like, oh my gosh, am I really spending this much money? So the first payment I'm making is $7,800. In the very least, wherever this business goes, I would like to make back at least 10K. I'm very big on speaking things into existence, so I believe that is very possible with this business. Okay guys, I'm currently on hold because I'm making the call. I'm finally gonna transfer the money, and that's it. And then after that, we're just gonna customize my product, and then they'll send it to me, and it'll take a while though because it's coming from overseas. I'm feeling happy to like get this over with, because I've been like concerned over the couple days. We'll be fine.
To make a payment, press 1. For loan inquiries. Are you comfortable sending the funds, because once they are sent, we cannot get them back?
Yes. So I did initiate a wire transfer with my bank. The girl that was helping me was just saying the bank they use has been known for frauds and scams. So that made me really scared. I sent her like the invoice so that hopefully it can provide more like realness to this company, I guess. I do really appreciate that the lady brought that up, because I definitely don't want to be scammed. And if they find something fishy about this, then I might just have to drop this and take it slow. Even though I feel like I have been taking it slow, like it's taken me 2 months now to officially be prepared to put in this money and effort. It's 3:43. It's officially done. I'm gonna email my manufacturer that I just initiated the payment today. I had this big idea that I was going to be able to collaborate with other businesses. This was going to be my easy route. I was going to be able to sell my product with another business, because maybe they would be willing to share their space with me and I would share my profits in return. After emailing several businesses and just not hearing back, that made me realize I had to turn to events and pop-up markets. And so that has been my focus ever since then. And with summer coming along, there are a lot more events. So I did apply to 2 of them, and I was accepted to both of them. The second one is a little bit later in the summer, and I'm hoping that I'll be able to find more of a permanent placement midsummer. So I don't know if I'm going to accept that one, but this first one for sure I'm going to accept, because I do want to get my name out there before I start shooting out more emails and more requests to work with other businesses. I am cutting it a little bit close though, because the event is in almost 2 months, and then my product is supposed to come in 30 to 40 days. I'm hoping that's counting the weekends. I mean, I don't think the boat stops in the middle of the ocean for the weekends, but if my product doesn't get here before the event, I'll just last minute cancel and be like, hey guys, well, I can't make it actually. I'm not even gonna lie, I've been setting aside my business things because my product has been going through manufacturing, and I was also going through like a identity crisis and having a lot of doubt because of all the rejections I've been getting. Basically no communication from anybody, which is fine, but the worst kind of rejection is just being ghosted. I wish that more people in the business world would just be okay with sending an email to reject you. It's really difficult being left in a space of abyss, like, okay, did they receive my email? Do they not care? Are they not interested? Is it something they just can't do right now? But my product has officially been finished, and I just sent my final payment today. So at least we got that out of the way, but then I still have to wait for it to come. It's gonna take like a month and a half. Hopefully sooner, please, universe. I cannot wait to see it and then get to show you all, because I know some of you have been following this journey. My first event is in May, and I'm so excited. Of course, there's still some things up in the air because my product does require electricity. I'm trying to figure that out. Like, how do I use something outside with no electricity? Do I buy a generator? Do I rent one? Just those little logistics are kind of getting in my head. Also, transporting my product. How do I get it from my house to the event. But for the most part, I'm so happy that finally somebody has given me an answer, given me the chance to show off my business. There's a lesson to be learned here. Don't give up. I should not be giving up at just one email. I'm also super giddy because I got my product images back, and I remember the last time I filmed, I was so scared that maybe I could be getting scammed and I was sending this big amount of money, but actually seeing my product and my branding on the product that I sent them, it makes me so happy. What I'm not excited for though is having yet another social media to have to update, because I already have my book Instagram, I have my personal Instagram, I have my personal TikTok, my book TikTok, and then I have my YouTube TikTok, then I have my YouTube channel. So I'm doing so many social media stuff that it's really hard to keep a grasp on, and I am worried about that phase when I have to start promoting my business, but we'll take it a day at a time.
Maria was made as a modern family.
On. Let me answer this. Hello? Is it today? If it's possible in the evening, like after 5, do you guys offer like forklift services that I could rent, or do I have to do that on my own? Oh, okay. It's pretty heavy though. Yep, thank you. Bye. Oh my god. Sorry, that was my business. I've been expecting
Is your
that.
thingy getting delivered? What's it called?
Apparently tomorrow or Thursday, Friday. Today's pretty exciting. I've been waiting 2 months for this day to come.
It came! It finally came! The big one.
Hello everybody, it is May 20th. I just got back from the bank. Don't be like me, I felt stupid. I forgot one important piece of information, which is called the Articles of Organization when you start a business. Basically showing that you are the owner of this business and so you have the rights to it. The thing about where I live is that they delete paperwork after 90 days from your account. It's now 20 days over that 90 days. And I was sitting in the chair with the banker, super sweet lady. She actually knew my sister because they used to work together, but that's besides the point. I felt so bad because I was like, oh my gosh, I came in for this hour appointment. I don't have the paperwork I need. She just got down what we could do at the moment and just told me to come back. She even helped me look into how I can obtain the paperwork. And usually something like that would have made the rest of my day horrible. And I definitely was getting that anxiety. But thankfully, I made a call and they were able to send it to my email, because when I was looking online, there's this button that says you can order the original filings, but I don't think that means the articles of organization. So I was like, let me just call to make sure, because I don't want to pay $15 to get this original filing if it's just my registration papers, because that's not really going to prove that it's owned by me. So then when I got on the phone, the guy was super sweet as well, which I feel like I'm very blessed that today I had like amazing customer service. And he was just like, oh, I think I know what you're looking for. Do you have the order number? And thank goodness I kept that email and was like, yes, I do. Took me a bit to find it, but I gave him the order number, and then he emailed me all of the papers I needed for my small business, even though they had said they get rid of it after 90 days. And I was just so thankful because I don't even remember getting the email for this paperwork. I just set a new appointment for Friday, 2 days from now, so that we can complete my paperwork and open up that bank account and probably a credit card as well. So I'm really excited. Things are moving fast. The last time I updated, I don't even know what I updated on. I know I've been filming a lot of building my photo booth. Aside from all of this though, like I'm just thankful that today has been genuinely a really beautiful day. I went to the office for a bit, came home, did some errands, and hopefully for my next update, I'll be able to share even more good news. Okay guys, so today we rented out a trailer to try and see if we could fit the photo booth onto the trailer, but then when I was following my husband back home, I shortly realized that the trailer ramp and the opening was just way too small. It's about 4 feet. My dad, my husband's brother, my brother all attempted to put it up in there. It just didn't work out for us. And so now we have to go to I don't even know at this point, plan D. Very stressful, but I do have a plan in mind, so stay tuned. I got this foldable bookshelf to hold all of the photo booth supplies. And I just got in this koala hat, and hypothetically, they would sit on this, like this. I might even need a second shelf, because honestly, this is looking tiny. But this is so good. I love how it folds easily. The bunnies are interested as well. There we go. Hello guys. Throughout this whole process, I still have yet to try the actual photo booth machine. So while the exterior part has been super stressful, I'm expecting this to be less stressful and more straightforward. This is the camera that comes with my photo booth, the EOS R100. Looks like they already opened it to test it. Today, my goal, I need to start having a goal every day, otherwise I'm gonna drive myself crazy. My goal is to get the machine up and running and make sure that it actually can take pictures, because I have events coming up and I'm getting really anxious that I'm not gonna be able to deliver what I said I was gonna deliver. First, oh my god, I just dropped the lens. It's fine, it's in bubble wrap. So anyway, first, my job is to go out there. I wanna measure this canopy I have. I'm realizing that my booth machine is really tall. It's almost 7 feet tall. The way I wanna solve that for my markets is to use like table or furniture lifts. And I think it'll be secure as long as I have weights on them, even though they're lifted a little bit. I just took a fat nap, so excuse the look. Got my stuff here. I'm gonna finally install the camera and get to work. Today's just been so gloomy and rainy, I haven't even wanted to do anything. We have the mount for the camera here, the printer. Yes, okay. Oh, power, that's what we're missing. Oh my god, everything is powered. We did get the photo booth machine to turn on. There are some setbacks though, because I hadn't realized that you need a physical router for the Wi-Fi. I thought that for some reason I'd just be able to connect as my hotspot or my Wi-Fi in home, but that is not the case. So T-Mobile is closed at the moment, but I think I'm gonna go tomorrow and just see what options they have. So tonight I can't complete my goal of wanting to test taking pictures and printing photos, but I feel like we're getting closer. I was pleasantly surprised when the machine actually turned on. So yeah, I think we're in a good place. Okay, so plugged in and then to the Wi-Fi. Hey guys, our first time taking a photo. Look at it, I have to fix the IU, but it's cute. One. So I think the filter. Our first photo on the machine. I'm at my parents' house. Today is officially a week and 6 days from my first ever event. So I have to do the big deed and post on my social medias. I'm stressed about it because I haven't told anybody except for my immediate family. I think my husband's side, only a couple people know. I'm kind of nervous because I'm gonna be like, bam, hey guys, guess what? Something new has been happening in our lives. I started a business. But I made this post the other day. It has the details of my first event. I have to follow a few accounts first. Okay.
Just post it, bitch. 3, 2, 1.
Okay,
Post.
first pop-up at the Asian Night Street Food Market.
And post. And
Oh my
now
God.
share it.
My whole face is the branding. Okay, I'm sending it to my friends and fam. It's official, guys. I posted my first post. I have to do it on Facebook and Instagram now, though.
Yay!
Oh, thanks. Show us Lux. Oh, hi.
Just kind of block and just